Let's see if we can get this going. Let's see if we can get this going. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Ooh, the hair looks lovely today. Let's see. Maybe we can get this working today. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, bright light. I don't want any complaints. I better fix that. Oh, is that not? Okay. Oh, good morning. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Diane and Rhoda and Francine and Deborah and Olivia and Janine and Dawn and Olivia. Hi, Lainey. Hi, Norma. Good morning. Hi, Annette. Hi, Deb. Good morning. Everybody's jumping on. Hi, Rhonda, North Dakota. Hi, April. Good morning. I will wait a couple of seconds. Hi, Mandy and Judy and Sherry. Your hair is fine. No, it's like dirty and icky, and I'm like, ugh. I'm trying literally not to wash it because I'm still losing hair like crazy. So, trying not to wash it very often. Are we going to the convention in May? No, we're not. We're not doing any conventions this year at all. It's not worth risking my employees or my health. So no, we won't be doing any conventions this year. Hi, Lolly. Good morning. Hi, Barbara in Kansas. Mandy says it's freezing and foggy in Bakersfield. Hi, Chris in 15 degrees New York. I guess I shouldn't complain about my 60 then, huh? Good morning, Ramona. Hi, Janet. Hi, Melissa. Good morning. Hi, Connie. Hi, Carlotta. Do I have a file die for a Rolodex? I do not. That's an interesting idea. I do not have that. Hello. Hi, Bella. Good morning. Hi, Jax from Georgia and Barbara in Oregon. Carmen gave a pretty son. Good morning. Hello. Hi, Cheryl in Washington. Excuse me. Hi, Lynn in Salt Lake City. Actually, Salt Lake City reminds me, we had a friend come over. It was funny. A friend that lives in Utah sent me a text and he said, "Look where I am." And he was at Disneyland. And I'm like, "Whoa, what are you doing at Disneyland?" So I'm like, "Come over." So he came over yesterday for a couple hours. So that was fun. We had a really good time. And we got to see his daughter. And so they hung out for a while. Hi, Denise in Cold, Texas. Debbie says washing your hair often makes no difference in hair loss. Trust me. Oh, check with your doctor, but I'm pretty sure that massaging your scalp increases blood flow to the hair follicles. I know, but the problem is, Debbie, is every time I do it, all this hair falls out and it gives me, I get like all panicky. So I'm trying not to think about it, but I do need to wash it. It is time. I usually wash it once a week, and I was supposed to do it yesterday. But I literally, this last weekend was pretty insane. So, hi, Nancy, aka Gator Lady and Mr. Empty Wallet. Good morning. Let's see. How are the boys? Mandy wants to know. The boys are doing pretty good. We survived our, how many hours did it end up being? 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. We had them for 26 and a half hours. Yes, I know the exact amount of time. It did. Sharon said, "Have you considered cutting your hair to shoulder length?" Actually, we've cut 4 inches off so far. It's right there. But yeah, I've actually considered taking off, maybe not shoulder length, because that would be a lot more. But yeah, I'm thinking about taking off a couple more inches, probably maybe to like right about, hang on, where's that? Hang on, let me see. Somebody's in Alaska. I didn't see that. Karen said dry shampoo is a great option. I love dry shampoo. Maybe a little bit more than that. Right there, maybe. I love dry shampoo. The problem is my doctor said nothing but basic shampoo and conditioner, and that is it. He doesn't want anything on there. So the boys did really well. We got them Friday at 2:30 when they woke up from their nap. And it went pretty well. I I think I was more of a mess than anybody, just because that night we slept on their couch because they sleep the best at their house, of course, because they have all the noise machines and it's dark and everything. So they slept the best. They always sleep the best at their house. So I Kenny and I slept on the couch, right? And they have a big L-shaped couch, so that was fine. But the problem is I felt like I kept hearing them cry, and so I wasn't sleeping. I would like go and I check my phone because that's where their the app is to see if they're sleeping or not, and they were sound asleep. And I go, oh, they're fine. And then I'd like go back to sleep, try to go back to sleep, and then I feel like I hear them again. So I check, no, they're sound asleep. And I'm like, what am I doing? And then I close my eyes, oh, and like literally, and I know they're good sleepers. I know I don't have to go in there. And I literally could not sleep. I was just like on edge, or I was just like waiting for something to happen. And so I literally did not sleep probably more than, well, probably about 4.5 hours I slept. Um, as soon as I really fell into a deep sleep, they did wake up. They woke up at 6:11. Well, they probably woke up before that because they started yelling at 6:11. Not luckily, not crying, but yelling, "Hey!" So I went in there and they were like, "Nana, Nana," and I think that really threw them off. But that was fun. The interesting thing, mom ear, sleeping with one ear open. That's it, Lynn. That's exactly what it was. Exactly. Oh, and it didn't help that the dog was with us, right? Well, and the dog was sleeping on the couch by my feet because in our house, she used to sleep on our bed, but for some reason, I think she probably got kicked too many times. She now sleeps on the couch in the living room. And that's her choice because I've thought, why would you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to sleep with us? And she likes to sleep on the couch in the living room. So that's good for us because she and I both sleep better without her on the bed. But yeah, so I had the dog to worry about. Then I had, it was just crazy. But so that we had him the next day. Yeah, and that's true. Yeah, Susan, a lot of dry shampoo has had some recalls, so it's kind of crazy. Any chance we can have an A2 top fold standard card base? Nanette, you know what the problem with that is it's the exact same size as an 8.5 by 11 card, 8.5 by 11 card stock, and it would be impossible to line up both ends. And so we probably won't ever do that just because the die blades would literally be on either side, and it would just be too hard for anyone to die cut it, even me. Karen said she took gummies for her hair, skin, and nails. Well, I've been on, and you know what? I actually meant to write this down. I have a new calendar, so I'm like freaking out because I'm not good with new calendars. I started taking the HRT, the hormone replacement therapy, on the 28th of December. Got to write that down. So my doctor said I have to wait a full month to see if it's going to work. So hopefully it will work. I did take I had some biotin. I bought some biotin, and it said, take, I don't know if I told you guys this already. It said, oh, I got mascara under. It said take with a meal. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm eating this roll, so I'll be fine. Well, I got really, really dizzy for like 45 minutes until I ate like a real meal. So it meant eat a real meal. And I am just not a big meal eater, usually until dinner. And by dinner time, I forget to take the medicine. So we'll have to figure that out. So it's crazy. So let's see. I got my Stephanie bags and Edna bags and the extra release stamps for this month. So excited to use the use after shoulder fracture help. Oh, Mandy. Let's see. Hi, Gloria. Good morning. Good morning. Joan says, could you sometime take us through your process of creating a stamp and die set from design through final process? Yeah, let me finish my story real quick about the babies. So the babies were fine. We went back and forth sleeping at their house. So we would, for sure, they would take a nap. Really good and everything. The funny thing is when mom and dad finally came to pick them up, I go, oh, look who's here. And Miller goes, KK, meaning Katie, his aunt. And I'm like, no, mommy and daddy. And he looked at his mom. His mom was crouched down to look at him. And he looked at his mom and he's like, KK, KK. And he like ran away from his mom. He didn't even care. We really thought that they would actually ask for their parents, and they never did. It was the weirdest thing. They not once did they look for their parents or ask about their parents or anything, which I think they're so comfortable with us because they see us. I was trying to figure out how often they see us. They see us about 5 times a week. So, and they're at our house a lot now that, especially now that they're well. So I don't think they're too concerned about, they feel very, very comfortable with us. So that was really good. Betty says, eat it in the middle of your main meal. Put the bowl on a table just before you set the table to eat. That will help you remember. Betty, you're right. I just need to remember to do that. That's the problem. We don't eat like Kenny and I are really weird eaters. Like we just like, oh, I'll go make a quesadilla. Like we don't have like real meal times. But I do need to try to do it. So Sharon says, I received my Die Hard shipment Friday and my cardstock and extra die sets for the typewriter today. Yay! I'm a happy camper doing my happy dance. Annette says they didn't look for their mom and dad because they feel very confident. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Do you have a die for a baby elephant? I don't believe we do. We have the elephant Pudgy. I know that. But we don't have a baby elephant. Janine says, when I took care of my grandkids, the one that was joined at the hip with mom didn't talk to her when she came home after a couple of days. How about a folded A2 die? Gina, you could do that easily with one of the largest rectangles, some of the large rectangles, and you can make your own A2 die. Easy. Yeah, definitely. Debbie says, I got my beautiful friend set and paper. When will the homework be posted? I have no idea. It should say on the product page. I don't know. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. I haven't seen you in a while either. Hello. So somebody had asked, Kimberly said the new die and stamp set just came in time to use the letters on a baby scrapbook page. How awesome. Awesome. That's awesome. So Connie says January 20th, the homework will be posted. Thank you, Connie and Jocelyn. So you guys know better than I do. So this from start to finish on hang on, I gotta delete this really quick. How do I do it? Start to finish. So first of all, I have to come up with an idea, and ideas go into a couple different categories. For example, some ideas are great club sets. Some ideas are not. What's the difference? A club idea needs to be very general in theme. So when people say, how come you don't have a club set that is, I'm trying to think of something. This is one of my go-to examples, unicorns on unicycles, because that's not going to appeal to very many people, right? Or, how come you don't have a soccer club set like that? How many people are going to like a soccer club set? Some of you would, and that's great, but a lot of you wouldn't. So a club set has to be very general in theme. It cannot be Thanksgiving because we have a lot of international customers and they don't do Thanksgiving. It has to be very general in theme. It has to be seasonal, but not too seasonal. So if we do seasonal, it has to be a good 2 months before. For example, if we do anything Valentine, it's December. If we do anything, when we do Christmas, it is always September. Let's see. So that's like club version. And then regular stamp sets can be like anything. However, like we get a lot of, like we'll get somebody say, well, how come you don't have lacrosse stamps? Because I can't sell lacrosse stamps. Yeah, I might be able to sell one to you, and I might be able to sell one to the 3 people that are on your team or something. But I have to be able to sell enough to meet my minimum, because I have to buy a certain amount of stamps, right? I can't just say, hey, stamp company, manufacturer, I want to buy 10 of these. Yeah, they would laugh hysterically. So it has to be something that I can sell. I know that sucks sometimes but I have to eat. So a lot of times we'll get people requesting certain things that just we couldn't sell. We couldn't sell. I mean, and in theory, it seems like a good idea. It's like, well, why don't you have this? And it just, it doesn't. I have to be able to sell them. Also, it has to be something that I know something about, right? So it has to be something that I can do. That's another thing. So then once the theme comes up, sometimes we ask our design team members, sometimes we get great ideas from all of you. Anytime a product idea is sent in, we keep every single one. It goes into a special folder in our email box. And anytime I'm looking for ideas, I go into that email box. Faylene also has a spreadsheet for me to look at. So she's organized them into like folded ideas, stamp ideas, things like that. So I can go and look at those. Usually half the time, I would say it's something that I need. So meaning like I've gone to do something and I go, dang it, I wish I had XYZ. And then that's when I work on that. So that's something that I do. Anniversary set. We do have 2 anniversary stamp sets. Cheryl, did you see both of those? We do have 2 right now. We came out with one not that long ago. Marcia says, first time, love your stamps and dies. Thank you, Marcia. So that's another issue. There's a lot of thought that goes into them before the actual doing anything on them. So once I determine that I think I can sell something, then I go into the process of like designing, right? So then I go in and I like put some ideas together. I try to get ideas and things like that. And then once the design comes together and I have like the basics, then I spend a lot of time having it on my computer, because I don't usually turn my computer off. Maybe once every 3 weeks I restart it, but it's always on. So like, and my computer screen is, actually, look at this. I have a tape measure. I have way too many tape measures in this life. So let me tell you how big my computer screen is, just for fun. It is 36 inches, 36 inches wide. So it's over 3 feet. Or is that 3 feet? Yeah, it's 3 feet. It's 3 feet, the computer screen. So I have all different windows open, and I design in Illustrator. And so I spend a lot of time tweaking. So I'll have like maybe 4. I wonder how many I have right now. Let me look and see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right now I have 9 designs open in tabs. And I will go back and forth. So like I'll go, oh, okay, well that one looks good. So then I'll go to the next one and I'll go, ooh, I should do blah, 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 blah. And I'll tweak it. And then I go to the next one. And then I'll go, oh, that looks good, but blah, 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 blah. And so I tweak for a good 1 or 2 weeks. Sometimes I don't think it needs anything. And that doesn't, I'll sometimes I'll go, oh no, it looks fine. And then finally, if I keep saying, oh, it looks fine, then I say, okay, now it's time. Like right now I'm looking at one going, I see something I could fix or I could make better. A lot of times it's stuff that I go, oh, I can make this better by doing this. Actually, I see a lot of things on this one that I could make better. See, and it's stuff that I didn't think of a week ago. So that's interesting. And let's see. Oh, Lupe says, I wish I had known about Stamps of Life years ago. I missed out on so many limited items. Yeah, well, Lupe, at least you're here now. That's the good thing, right? Let's see. Hi, Joyce Steen. Good morning. And you knocked the chocolate out of the ballpark. Thank you, Annette. I really had fun with that one. Whenever it has a lot of add-on sets, that means I can't stop and I just keep going. And I'm like, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do this. Hi, Sue in Oklahoma. Good morning. Serenity says, as busy as you are, we thank you for taking time with us on Mondays. Thank you, Serenity. It's fun. It's fun. I did laugh the other day. Somebody said, how many cards do you make a week? And I don't get to make very many cards anymore. I know a lot of people think that I sit at my creative station and make cards all day. No, I'm mostly designing products. I'm mostly testing products. I'm mostly looking at spreadsheets about products. I'm mostly things like that, doing a lot of that. So it's kind of crazy. So then once I kind of get the idea of what I want to do, that you have to design the stamp art, then you have to design the die art. So it's two different things, two different designs. The stamps are done in Photoshop. The dies are done in Illustrator. Why, I have no idea. And so I send those to both factories and I get samples made, and the samples come to me and I test them. Then I usually send them to Dina to test. Russ says, us old timers do know that the number of add-on sets do show how much fun you had making that design. That is true, Russ. You're right. Margaret says, what is the theme for the boy's birthday this year? And will we be able to buy the items afterwards? Yes, Margaret, you will. It's going to be Taco Tuesday because there are going to be two and there's two of them. And so right now I'm working on the die samples. I feel like I'm a little late on that one right now. I was just thinking, gosh, I haven't planned enough for their party yet. But we're going to use a lot of the pinata stamps and dies that you already have will be like the cupcake toppers. I'm big into cupcakes because, that way nobody's touching everything. So that's really fun. And Sherry says she got to make cards all day Friday and Saturday this weekend. How fun. That's nice. Carol says, I love the taco set. So then, of course, Dina says, I think you need to send to Dina and this Dina. You spell your name with one less E. And then a taco fold it, Karen said. So I designed a couple fold-its because obviously I need banners, right? And I need little treat boxes using with the box it. So there will be a lot of taco / Cinco de Mayo fiesta type fold-its coming because I need a lot. So Patty just started her Valentine's cards. Yay! Sylvia says, you don't respond to comments on Facebook that much. I always have to jump onto YouTube. That is absolutely true, Sylvia, because I can't see the ones on Facebook. Facebook is on my phone and I see one line. So it says, Punky is watching. Serenity, I got that one. It says, suggestion, more banner dies. But yeah, on Facebook, I can't see the, whereas on YouTube, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 at a time. So yes, most definitely I can answer YouTube easier because I can read them. Can we get a demo on making the notebook that one of your designers made with the January kit? I will have to look into that. I don't remember which one that was. Let's see. Anne Marie said, I started doing projects for others for a while there and had to stop so I can find time to make my own stuff. I was missing the crafting for me. Yeah, I totally get that. Which is me. Dawn says, when you retire something, do you design an updated version? Dawn, in all honesty, don't know, because we've never retired anything until literally middle end of last year. So this is like the first time we've ever really officially retired anything. And so that could mean we're going to do, sorry, my nail is like broken and it's freaking me out. That could mean that we're going to update eventually someday. Sometimes we do different designs. Hi, Pam in the OC. Sometimes we do different designs without retiring the other items. For example, butterflies. I think we have two butterflies right now. So sometimes we keep both. An item is retired because it's just not selling enough. It could just mean it's an older design. It could just mean that maybe it wasn't the best design in the world. It could mean that it's just like run its course. Sometimes, like, okay, here's an example. The llama. Llamas back in the day were the most popular thing. We could not keep them in stock. Now that poor llama just doesn't sell. Just doesn't sell. So, things like that. Now, I don't think it's retired because I think it sells enough to keep alive. But, we have to refresh the products. So, Cheryl said, Ramona, that was me. I had to cut it off with a pair of sharp scissors. Someone else had the same problem. I don't know what that is. Will you do a love folded? We had a love folded, Kimberly. We did a love folded. Linda says, is there a way to preview the personalized stamps before ordering? Unfortunately, there is not. There is not. I got a quote on adding that to our website, and it would have been approximately, I think they said 25 to 35,000 to add that to the website. And I would never in a million years. It would probably take me 50 years to make that money back. So no, unfortunately, I'm sorry. There was a dot on my stamp set for this month. I don't know what that means, Cheryl. Is something stamping incorrectly? If it is, please let us know. Rick says, tell Ken. Rick says, congrats on the Raiders. Oh, Rick, did they do something? I don't know. I'll have to ask Kenny, but I'll tell him, Rick. I'll tell him. Karen says, I'll have to get the llama. My granddaughters love them. Oh, good. Good. Janet says, I ordered a personalized stamp before Christmas. Any idea on when it will ship? Janet, personalized stamps take a minimum to 5 to 6 weeks before we get them in stock, and then we ship them out. So I know the factory took at least a week off. So they should, it depends on when before Christmas. But yeah, 5 to 6 weeks they usually take, and then we get to ship them. Kathy says, yes, the Raiders won an exciting game last night. Oh, see, didn't even know. Kenny didn't even tell me. Kenny was, I don't want to say mad at me. He was frustrated with me yesterday. He brought home one of those IKEA, I don't know, the ones with all the cubes. We had an extra one at the office, and he decided that he wanted to bring it home here and put it in our closet at the office here. And so he brought it home, and I started to put it, I tore out the closet. I tore out everything out of the closet, and it was all in here. And then I was going to build the shelves to put him in there. And he found out I was doing that, and he got mad that I was trying to do it on my own. And I'm like, no, I can totally do this. I'm good at this kind of stuff. But he thought it was too heavy for me to work on. And he needed to go to sleep because he had been up too late, too long. And so he's like, well, let's just put it together now. And I'm like, no, you go to sleep. I will put it together. And he's like, no, you can't. And so I had to give him my word I would not do it while he was asleep. And so we're going to put it together today. So otherwise he would have told me the Raiders won. He was mad at me. It was a dot under the R in the happy birthday stamp. Cheryl, send a copy, send a picture of the stamped image to Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and she can get you a fixed version. Raiders get to go to the playoffs. Well, Mandy, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's exciting. Patty says that my order stated 8 to 12 weeks for personalized stamps to come. Patty, I think it does say that, but it's luckily that's like worst case scenario. Right now, I think it's closer to 5 to 6 weeks. We're trying really hard to get that cut down, but we do have that on there just to protect our butts. Lynn says he was being king of the castle. Okay, we'll give him that. Linda says, didn't you say you were bringing out some other designs for personalized stamps? I am. The reason why it's taking so long is because it got bumped. It's really cool. Hang on, let me figure out what month that is, because I was actually so excited about this. I was telling Ken last night. So hang on, where am I? Okay. Whoops. So, it's not going to happen till May now, but in May, this is really exciting. In May, there is a club set that is coming out that you are going to really want this new design of personalized stamp. I know. I was telling Ken about this. I was like, I was telling him all about it. And he's like, okay. But it's going to be really exciting. And I'm going to get hit hard on people wanting those personalized stamps. So in May, what we'll do is we're going to release those personalized stamps only to Gold Club members. And once the rush of Gold Club members get all their orders in, which I don't know how long that'll take, so I can't tell you how long it's going to take. But once that rush gets over and that all gets done, then we can move on to club members. And so then we'll open it up to club members. And then once that rush is over, eventually, I'm probably thinking May, June, July, probably in August, we'll release it to everyone. So my design team already has it, and I know they love it. It was supposed to come out like way earlier, but it got pushed on the schedule, which I was kind of bummed about, but it's going to be worth it. So I'm really excited about that. But I am working. Darlene says personalized stamps come quick. I never go by the dates. I ordered end of November and got it before Christmas. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, we really try hard to get them out. As soon as we get them, we ship them out. The only time that it could take a long time is like if like sometimes we have people order like 13 and the template only has a certain amount of spots for each one, if that makes sense. And without giving out too much information, because I know my competitors would love to be able to do what I do. And so sometimes, like if you order 13 at a time, it's going to be longer because it has to be able to fit on the template. And so that's sometimes. But if you only order one in an order, it should come much faster than if you order 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kind of thing. Lynn says it pays to be gold. Well, yeah, you guys are honestly my best customers. And so we try really hard to do little extra goodies for you. Sharon got her thank you and her anniversary gift certificate. Yay, yay. Linda says, yay, I'm a Gold Club member, worth the wait. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Carlon says, love being a gold member. Woohoo, I've been wanting to order another stamp, Debbie said. Also, we are going to be adding more images to the personalized stamps. So that I'm hoping is going to happen this month. I am planning on this month. Now, don't ask for an image that we don't have. So if you're asking for a bear on a unicycle, not going to happen. Okay. I don't have a bear on a unicycle, and I'm not going to design a bear on a unicycle just for a personalized stamp. Right. I really have to focus my time on something that will let me eat. Right. I have to, I wish in all honesty, I'll be honest. I wish I could do every single thing everybody wanted. Like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. Okay, I'll do it. I just can't. I've tried in the past and I've been stuck with lots of stamps that aren't going to sell. So I really have to, unfortunately, say no sometimes and focus on what I think I can sell. Um, yeah. However, if there's ever any words that you want in a stamp and I haven't been able to do it, I highly recommend you get a personalized stamp because then you can have it say whatever you want as long as it's not a bad word. So that's really exciting. I don't have any sneak peeks right now. Beverly, it's called the Gold Club, also known as the Whole Enchilada. Yes. Gloria says Gold Club is the world's greatest club to be in. Thank you, my love. I love you. Thank you. Annette, I'm sorry, Anne says, love the fun perks of being a Gold Club member. Thank you for the way you take care of us. Thank you. Thank you. Jennifer says, can you do a God Bless America? Jennifer, I do have some United States stuff coming up. I almost feel like that might be in there. Dawn says, is there a cake folded? There was. There was a cake folded. Someday there will be a new one. A fun folded would be, oh no. Actually, that is true because Miller always says, oh no. That would be cute. Amy says, thank you for being so generous to your members. Oh my gosh, you're welcome. Well, thank you for being so awesome. It's because you guys are so awesome that we do this. So, will I ever bring back tiles to stamp? I don't know. I know we need to do like limited edition, like bringbacks and stuff. So yeah, we'll think about that. Let's see. Gave lots of Spanish friends. So yeah, you could do Spanish words if you wanted to on the personalized stamps. Absolutely. So anytime, yeah, there's something that you really want that you think is probably way more specialized than we could do, personalized stamps are the way to go. But I am hoping to have more images in the personalized stamps by the end of the month. That's kind of like my goal. Chris says, how about an ugly sweater folded? Great idea. It's just we don't have a sweater at this point right now. Can you do more background stamps and dies? Monica, actually, we have quite a few dies coming out that are background dies. We're actually working on getting dies, background dies that coordinate with our club dies. That's another thing I'm working on. So I want there ideally to be a background die whenever possible that coordinates with the club dies. And I know in February we will have one. In March, there's a possibility it'll make it in time. April, yes. So yeah. When will the jar fold it be available on the website? The jar fold it will be available on the website. We know it'll be the 25th of a month, right? Let's see. Where's the jar? Oh, February 25th. The jar fold it will be available on the website. Let's see. Linda says you were so thoughtful to add to what we have. Yeah. Shoes for the little peeps. Dolores, yes, most definitely. Those are on the design list. Those are most definitely on the design list. Also, I'm working on costumes for the little peeps. A new little peep is coming out this month. So I'm trying to get back on the schedule of doing a little peep each month. Will the state stamps be around for a while? I have one on my wish list and determining priority of my list. Francine, I would check to see if those are on the retired list. Because I have a feeling a lot of the state stamps are on the retired list. I'm always looking for cute sayings to put on my personalized stamps. Any suggestions? Lisa said. Lisa, any suggestions I would have, I make into stamps myself. So you can say anything you want. We do have some embossing folders coming up, Ellen. Those are coming in February. They're coming in February. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what we think of those. Do I know when the deckled edge card is coming out? Let's see. I gotta try to search that one. Okay, there's one. Let me see, where's the other one? July 25th. July 25th, the regular decal edge will be coming out. Let's see. Will there be a tortoise folding out coming soon? I have not done a tortoise fold it yet. Not yet. Ponzi says, can you make a sentiment stamp set for like office sentiments? Funny puns. Ponzi, send some ideas in. Send some ideas in because I don't work in an office, so I wouldn't know exactly what to have it say. So send in some ideas. Slimline embossing folder. No, Jennifer, it's actually a standard size. Let's see. Yeah, she says she'll do that. Awesome. I'm interested to see though if you guys like the embossing folders. So I have not done embossing folders since like forever. And I really wanted these two designs, so I did them. They work best in the Gemini because the Gemini is a stronger machine, also known as a stronger machine. So if you have a manual machine like the Spellbinders or the other companies, you'll probably want to add a shim or two, and I know that's going to tick some of you off. But in order to make it work in the Gemini, it had to be thinner of an embossing folder. So you will need to add some. The easiest way to add a shim, if you ever need to add a shim, is packing tape. Packing tape is usually the clear. You can just use clear packing tape and put that on the edge of it. And I'll do a demo on. I'll do like a demo on it to show you. But in order to make it work in the Gemini, we had to make it thinner. And then it's easy to add thickness. You cannot take away thickness, right? Does that make sense? So we have to pick one or the other. And so that's what we picked. Jack says, are the embossing folders different from before or a re-release? They're different. These are brand new embossing folders. Brand new embossing folders. And they're pink, which is kind of fun. Will you be releasing a flower with the stem folded? We had one, Lupe. We'll probably end up actually. I ordered samples of that. Where'd it go? Hang on. I ordered samples of that a long time ago. Because I changed it a little, but not too much that people that had it would need to do it again. I'll have to look into that one because I did do a new one. And I wonder what happened to that. So I'll have to look that up. That's weird. Francine says we need snarky sentiments. Like having a discussion with you is like dealing with a broken pen. Both have no point. Send that in. Maybe I guess that could be part of the office one. Rosemary says for an office secretary, get well soon and don't worry about the work. We stacked everything nicely on your desk. That's cute. Ramona says, how many did you design with the other people? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. In fact, I recently found 2 of the catalogs that they used to do for me. And the cool thing is I can look at them without throwing up, without it upsetting me. So that's really good. So I've completely moved on. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you know, Dina, I always talk about Dina. Dina works for us. Dina used to work there. I kind of stole her. So just for kicks, because I don't want to get in any trouble, we will do something really quick. And we will cover their logo so I don't get in trouble, because I don't just need to get in trouble right now. So let's just do this. Okay, so here's my cute little booklet that we used to do, which is really awesome, right? And Dina literally designed all of these. I designed the products, I designed the dies. She designed the projects for this booklet. So then we got my cute little. I don't even know the date on this, by the way. I don't even know what the date was. But here I had some Flippets, and Flippets on this one. I don't know how many there are in real life that I designed for them, but in this one, there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 9, 10, 11. There's 11 designs here. Some are back out, some are not. Then there's the Flippets 2.0, which I didn't end up caring for that much. Stand-ups, there were 4 in this catalog. Step-ups, we brought most of these back. 5 of those. Drop-ins. They did okay, but we haven't redone drop-ins really, because they took a lot of education. Drop-ins for the inside, though, I have thought about bringing back. There were tons of those. How many there were of those? Then there were the next generation drop-ins. Oh, darn. Okay, so I remember a lot of you said, like, oh, we already have a Merry Christmas folded. No, we didn't. So this is the one I did for them, and it was 3 different die pieces. So it actually, you can kind of see, but you kind of can't. You had to line it up with the other die. You literally had to line it up to have it cut. So that's different than a folded. So then we started with the folded. So this was when the cake was new. Then the foldeds. There's the flower one we were talking about at the bottom. I want that heart back though too, because I need that heart. The funny thing is I let go of most of these, so I need to get them back. And then the rest of it was just examples, ideas, and stuff. So that was one of them. I don't know which one this one is. This one feels a little thinner, so I don't know. I wish these had dates on them. Oops, I gotta cover the logo. I wish these had dates on them. It would be really nice. I'll have to ask Dina. Maybe she remembers and she can tell me the dates. Dina's the organized one. I just do creative stuff. I don't deal with anything else. So here's A2 size. Okay, so that one, this one has more. So this has more. So this one has Flippets 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 different Flippets. Stand-ups, 6 different stand-ups. We need more stand-ups again. Step-ups, 6, 7, 8, 8 step-ups. I'll go faster because, okay, drop-ins, more drop-ins. The drop-ins 2.0, the next generation, more foldeds. Yeah. So I did a lot. I mean, I designed a lot with them. And it was a great time. It was a great time at the time. Susan says, I have everything you designed for them. Recently, when unpacking, was amazed how many items. Awesome. You know what? There are some amazing designs. And eventually, I mean, of course, I own my own artwork. It's all my artwork. I own it all. So, I mean, eventually, the idea is to bring 90% of it back. So it's just a matter of, spacing it out. So, hi, Corinna. Christine said, would love to have a ball folded with stencils for basketball, baseball, soccer, beach ball. That's actually a really good idea. That would actually probably be more feasible than doing one for each one. I like that idea. Any idea when the A1 envelope die will be back in? No, it's on order. Shipping takes, it takes about 30 days to manufacture. So about 30 days after. I put a rush on it, but sometimes, let me see. I'll check that one real quick. Yeah, things are taking longer. Let's see. Yeah, it was reordered on December 17th. So they said they're going to ship it out to me January 11th. So we should have it hopefully beginning of next week. Beginning of next week. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. What are you using for score tape storage? Well, Jennifer, if I had all of them, I actually have some hooks or some nods on, I only have one, by the way, because I haven't gotten them all. I don't even have them. Francine says, awesome that you were able to keep ownership of your art. Francine, I had an amazing attorney when I signed my original contract. And she made sure, she works in the industry, and she made sure that I would always own my own artwork. So that helps a lot. Will you be making any dies that make perforated backgrounds? Barbara, I don't have any on the list. Send in your idea. Amy says, what happened with the other company? Amy, it's actually not something I'm allowed to discuss, but you could Google it, and I'm sure a lot of stuff will come up. Do you remember what bag you used to hold your paint bottles? Absolutely, Chris. The Stephanie bag. The Stephanie Tiffany bag holds. Oh my gosh, there's a hole in my shirt. Sorry. Look, there's a hole in my shirt. And it's not one of those thumb holes you're supposed to have. Ink pads and paint bottles both are being held by the Stephanie bag, which is awesome because it's like all the color things except the markers, the color things. I'm told the brush markers from Crafters, the second version, is supposed to be coming soon, which is exciting. Will you be making more pin dot dies? Yes, Karen. I love those. Pamela says the other company makes fold-its, but they call them fold-along dies, and they have you on their website. Yeah. Fold-along actually is their version. Jen makes those. Her last name is Long, so that's kind of cool. Fold-along, and her last name's Long, or her maiden name is. I don't know. But yeah, there's just nothing I can do on that. A fishing line box stores score tape really well. Susan said, yeah, I'll have to look into what Tiff recommends for hers. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I saw that, Russ, and I didn't fall in love with it. Are you in love with yours? The Stephanie bag is perfect. Thank you, Anne. I love that. What are pin dot dies, Joe wants to know? Go look at, what's the name of the one that is my favorite one? That's the background that matches the toilet paper, which is one of my favorite designs. It just means that instead of cutting out a shape, it's dots. Also, we have dots on like the inside scallop designs. Those have dots on them also, but I like the dots. Will you be designing any new Tiffany bags this year? We have a lot of, actually, oh my gosh, I have one thing that's coming out. Olivia said, I'm at the doctor's office watching. Everyone heard Stephanie scream that she has a hole in her shirt. I'm sorry. It's true, though. It's going to bug me the rest of the day. I'm going to have to take my shirt off. The stitch flower that is from the new gatefold. I'll have to look into that, Gloria. Yeah, it's the pin dot. Fancy frame die. Oh, the fancy frame has a pin dot die, too. I really like the pin dots. So we'll be seeing more of those. Totally forgot what I was going to say. But you know what, you guys? I need to head out because the dotted flower background, I think that might be it. I need to head out because in 3 minutes I have a Zoom phone call with Crafters Companion. So I will ask them all the questions that you guys have. Oh, but one of the things that Tiff and I were working on, I did finally get the order in and everything. I don't have any samples yet, but I'm really excited about it because it will be it's going to be awesome. And don't have a sample yet, and I need a sample now. But yes, we have lots of fun stuff coming up. Lots of fun stuff. So okay, you guys, I gotta head out. I have 2 minutes to run to the ladies. But thank you all so much for your love, your support, and your prayers. They mean the world to me. These Monday morning, no makeup Mondays mean the world to me too. Please make sure you share and like and subscribe. That always helps us. Anytime that you see one of our posts on Instagram or Facebook or anything, if you could just like it and or share it or both, that really, really, really does help us. Doesn't cost you anything, takes you half a second to do it, but it really does help us a lot. So I'd really appreciate it. Wanda Score Tape is an adhesive. It's an adhesive that's not in a runner. So just go search it on just search tape on our website and you'll find it. It's the word score, but without the E at the end. But thank you all so much. I will see you Thursday for a Crafting Corner Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And I will see you all then. Okay. Have a great day. Make sure you get to craft today and stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye-bye.